Hi, this is Kevin Eikenberry, and recently in a workshop I was asked an interesting question. The question was, I'm a new supervisor, and the people on my team that work for me are friends with my boss. What do I do? It's an interesting question. And my answer to the question is three parts, and it relates one part to each of the three parties involved. The first one is you. So the first thing to consider when thinking about this problem is it really a problem? I mean, are there productivity issues? Are there challenges that are being caused because of these relationships? Or is this just an issue that you have in terms of your own concerns, in terms of your own worries, in terms of your own issues? So, first thing to do before you do anything is to see, is it really an issue, or is it just about what's going on in your head? And if there's nothing going on except what's going on in your head, you need to let it go. But if there are real challenges, real issues, real performance problems, real productivity issues, then the next thing I would do is talk to your boss. Explain the concerns that you have based on that data. Explain to them how you feel about it and how those relationships are making you feel, and the concerns that you have about the productivity. And once you've explained that and had a conversation with your boss about that, then you want to get some agreements about what can you do moving forward. So we've talked about you, we've talked about your boss, and last, of course, is your team. So thirdly, after you've talked with your boss and have some agreements and some plan, the third thing to do is to talk to your team and set some boundaries with your team as it relates to the issues caused by the relationships. Now, I can't get much more specific than that because I don't know the specific challenges, issues, etc. But what I can say is that you should start with yourself and see if it's a real issue. And then you should talk to your boss and get some clear agreements. And thirdly, you should talk to your team and set some boundaries as it relates to the challenges. All of this really is about getting clearer and having clearer communications and having open communication lines. The longer, if you really have an issue, the longer you wait, the bigger the problem could become. So I would encourage you to nip it in the bud, as they say. Solve the problem quicker than later if, in fact, it's really a problem. Now, if you have this kind of a challenge or other challenges about the transition to becoming a supervisor, or want to become a more effective supervisor early in your career, then I encourage you to take a look at the website for our workshop, Bud to Boss. And so you can take a look at that at BUDTOBOSS, budtoboss.com. Look forward to seeing you there and hope that we can be of greater help to you in your path towards being a more successful and remarkable supervisor and leader. Thanks so much.